Hi everybody, welcome to the BillPierceGuitar.com video series. Today we're going to open the Johnny Hiland files and we're going to learn about the wonderful world of the major pentatonic scale. In this lesson, everything is going to be in the key of E, therefore we'll use the E major pentatonic scale. Now let's pull our PDFs out and we will go right through the scale patterns, starting with our first pattern on the 12th fret of the low E string. Play right along with me so that we can lock in our tone together. Here we go. Pattern 2 starts on the 14th fret of the D string. Pattern 3 is going to start with our 4th finger, 19th fret on the A string. Pattern 4 is going to start on the 7th fret of the A string with our 1st finger. Pattern 5 is everyone's favorite pattern. I call it the International Pentatonic Scale pattern. Starts with our 4th finger on the 12th fret of the low E string. Now we have two connector patterns. The first one is going to start with our 1st finger on the low E string of the 12th fret. And when we go up, we're going to slide with our 3rd finger. And when we come back down, we're going to slide with our 1st finger, like this. 1, 3, slide. 1, 3. Connector pattern 2 starts on the 7th fret of the A string with our 1st finger. Same formula. 1, 3, slide. for scale tones in the E major pentatonic scale, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. And that's compared to a major scale, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now that we've learned our E major pentatonic scale patterns, it would be nice to learn how to play them over some music. So now we're going to practice the scale patterns up and down over an actual backing track. Now the MP3s that you received with this lesson, of 3 of them, we're going to now use the E Mixolydian rock. So we'll practice our scale patterns over that and see what they sound like. Some important things to do while we're learning our pentatonic scale patterns. We want to learn how to do bending, releasing, slides, hammer-ons, and pull-offs. So let's talk about a few really basic bends and releases in pattern 5. Let's say we're going to bend with our 4th finger on the B string at the 12th fret. We're going to back it up with 1, 2, and 3. So we bend it up and then we release it. Another one would be on the 11th fret of the G string with our 3rd finger. And make sure we can bend both ways on that one. We can go down if we want to. So we can bend here and here. You can also bend on the high E string with our fourth finger. You can also use your first finger to bend on the 9th fret of the G string. And if you really want to get crazy, you can bend with your third finger on the D string at the 11th fret all the way back to the root. And again with your first finger, same string. And you can do the same thing on the A string. And you could bend on the low E string with your fourth finger. Now, as far as slides go, the connector patterns are the best ones to do that with. We could do licks that would sound like this. You get fast pretty easy with these. Now, as far as hammer-ons and pull-offs go, let's also use the connector patterns. Let's use connector pattern 2, and we'll go. Or you could just hammer on all the way. Or pull off all the way. We also want to use vibrato while we're playing our pentatonic scales, or any scale for that matter, to make the notes sound nice and sweet. The vibrato is really pretty basic, just a bunch of bends and releases, real small like this.